Hi, I'm Marion, and this is a government recap of a portion of a Nevada County Board of Supervisors meeting held on April 23rd, 2024. So, there's some good news and some bad news. The bad news is that the entire world is undergoing climate change, and it's taken a minute for governmental and institutional funders and policymakers to catch up. The good news is that is finally happening. Last August, Nevada County submitted a grant application to the state-funded Regional Resilience Grant Program of the Governor's Office for funds to mitigate and adapt to climate change in the region. This grant application was co-sponsored by the Sierra Business Council, the SBC, the California Heritage Indigenous Research Project, or CHIRP, the Climate Transformational Alliance, CTA, and a regional county collaborative in Truckee. In this grant, the SBC and CHIRP are the funded partners. The board's stated objective for these funds is to, quote, safeguard Nevada County's economic durability, environmental integrity, and public health and safety by preparing for, adapting to, and mitigating changing climate conditions in a way that reflects our rural quality of life. The goal of the Regional Resilience Grant Program is to see that we are protected and prepared in order to thrive in the face of climate change. Nevada County has now received $650,000 from this grant program to work toward achieving these goals. There is a significant focus on utilizing input from as many local organizations as possible, both community and jurisdictional, and to ensure that a thorough and encompassing plan is made, establishing communication networks and collaboration, developing strategies, and implementing actions to ensure a climate-resilient future. Specifically, this grant will 1. Develop a climate action plan, 2. Enhance community collaboration, and 3. Pursue continued funding and advocacy. More specifically, this plan will address extreme heat, drought, wildfire, and atmospheric rivers. It will also address decreasing greenhouse gases and achieving carbon neutrality for the goal of climate resilience throughout the Central Sierra. The presence of tribal entities are included in this grant through CHIRP, and some of the funds go to establishing capacity building for their ongoing inclusion. This includes things like digitizing oral histories, establishing a database, and creating handouts for dissemination of received generational wisdom regarding the land in our region. The Sierra Business Council will support and collaborate with the county regarding grant implementation. The successful completion of this grant will make Nevada County more competitive for state and federal grant programs in the future. The grant itself is coordinated by the Board of Supervisors, and responsibility for implementation is held by the Community Development Agency. Funds flow through their budget. Grant activities will begin immediately in May of 2024 and have a timeline of completion that is 18 to 24 months. The board's approval at this meeting approved these partnerships with each other and the state. Other local organizations concerned with our forest and river are also welcome to contribute expertise, including the Monthly Energy Action Plan, the Yuba Forest Network, and Circle. Contractors and consultants will be hired through the Planning Division of the Community Development Agency. Acceptance of the grant funds and the plan for using these funds was passed unanimously by the board. As I see it, this is a good chunk of money, $650,000, being used to include as much local input as possible to make a plan for addressing climate change in Nevada County and laying foundations for future funds to be applied to specific programs. There are many organizations involved. If you want more information or would like to provide feedback, please contact one of the organizations involved or your district supervisor. Thank you for listening, and stay involved.